Previously on Disney Princess Housewives Edition.
I'm having an emergency meeting today with Ariel and Belle. Or do I have to do all the work as usual?
Why don't we kidnap everybody and force them to apologize? And then we'll all live happily ever after, huh?
If the shoe fits, you too can be a princess and have fairy godmothers. Oh, this camera's filthy. Hold on.
What would I give to stay warm in this land? And what would I pay to keep my feet out of the sand? Oh, isn't this amazing? I just love books and far-off places and sword fights with no malls or salons to deal with.
About this reunion. I just got a call earlier from Snow White and Elsa about what happened with them, and they are blaming me for this. How typical. I organized everyone to meet maturely, and they all act like witches.
Cinderella, to be fair, you're not exactly subtle in your approach.
I beg your pardon?
You used Aurora and Rapunzel to get information about what Snow White and Elsa were going to do about this reunion. Then you have Snow White invite Tiana, Aurora, and Elsa to arrange everything. But Elsa ditches only for Rapunzel to get Anna to sneak over to Elsa's private condo. Jasmine already doubts that we can fix this.
How dare you? Are you accusing me of meddling into people's business? I just happened to organize things, Belle, and you know that. Or maybe you don't, because you listen to dishware and furnishings all the time.
Look, I came here because you wanted me to help pick up what Snow White and everyone else couldn't do. Not to be lectured about who's doing what or my housewares.
Well, I didn't even want Ariel. I wanted Jasmine, but no. She has to go off to get Milan to save the day. Doesn't Milan do that enough? She's saved her own country already.
You monster! If you didn't want me here, why did you invite me, Cindy?
Well, I can see this is going well. Not. For once, it might be grand to have the princesses understand how not to behave like this.
Because you are the only one available. And stop calling me Cindy! What am I, a teenager?
Your attitude doesn't exactly scream mature for me.
Oh, shut up! Both of you! I'm gonna fix my makeup. I hate the way I look after a fight. Oh.
Well, I'm going to finish my book now.
Oh, no, you're not.
Stop telling me what to do, Ariel!
I can do whatever I want. You know, you have to stop acting like my mother or my older sister. I have enough sisters, and they annoy me. And I don't need you in the mix.
Go get your bath, mermaid!
I did.
Fine!
Fine! Why is everyone against me? I wanted to help, and instead I get fish fried. But I don't know when, and I don't know how. But I know something's starting right now.
Oh, goodness. Ariel is so emotional. She reminds me of Lydia from Pride and Prejudice, or Jo March from Little Woman, or even Anne Shirley from Anne of Green Gables. I love women from literature, but I would prefer to be like Elizabeth Bennet or Jane Eyre, so mature and dignified.
I will not have anyone mess with my plans. Ariel is worse than Aurora, or even Rapunzel. Which, by the way, I have to vent about something. When Rapunzel texted me about what happened in that condo.
Well, I am going to tell Cinderella
all about Snow White, Aurora, Tiana, Anna, and Elsa. I am going to text her right now.
And she texted on Elsa's phone by accident. Good thing I told her to delete that text and find her phone. I hope she doesn't tell Elsa or Anna.
Sent. Okay.
Rapunzel, you didn't tell her about Elsa and I, did you?
Of course not!
Come on, let's go read Elsa's journal on her tablet.
Oh, yes!
No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing. I do not wish to speak to you. Go find your fork, which, by the way, you use to eat food, not to brush your hair.
Look, Cinderella. Cinderella, I can do whatever I want. And I am still going to help with this reunion. I don't care if you don't like me. What do you have to say about that?
That you are more of a fool than I thought, Ariel. Just because you were the first rebel doesn't make you a smart one. Just look at Merida. Her nasty attitude led to her wanting to be disowned by her own clan. Face it, you're both rotten apples.
You're just jealous because Merida and I got the jobs done in our stories, and you had to have your fairy godmother help you. Aurora and Tiana are just as guilty.
Don't you bring up Miss Frog Queen to me. She had it coming.
Had what coming?
Never mind. The point is, you are from the sea. I was rich, then became a slave, and then a princess. To be part of this world, Ariel, you have to understand how things run up here.
Mermaids are no different from humans, Cinderella. Why do you think I have Eric?
Because your father magically gave you legs, just like my fairy godmother gave me my freedom. Ariel, now get out and help Belle with the arrangements. I'll be out shortly.
Ugh! I am so sick of Cindy controlling everyone just because she has the main castle in the Magic Kingdom. Doesn't mean that she can boss us around. We're all princesses and no one is better than anyone. I just don't get it. Why is it that every time I try to help, everyone attacks me? I mean, why doesn't Cinderella like me? Or Merida for that matter?
Isn't it obvious?
What?
You always get what you want. And never suffer any consequences for it.
Don't get clinical with me, Belle. You always make yourself out to be so smart because you're book smart.
Maybe it's because I am book smart. Ariel forgets that knowledge is power. If she knew that, maybe she wouldn't have sold her voice to that sea witch. Come to think of it, maybe that's not a bad plan. At least her mouth would be silent to this day.
Oh, I am so done with this. Belle and Cinderella, this means war. This mermaid is gonna do what she wants.
Oh, snap.
You know, Belle, I have had enough of you and Cinderella. I can see why Snow White, Aurora, Tiana, Rapunzel, Anna, and Elsa all have gone crazy. You know, maybe you or Cinderella are really behind the whole thing. No wonder this reunion idea is going to the bottom of the sea.
Don't you accuse me of anything, Ariel. I have to deal with your nonsense all the time. I already told Cinderella off. Are you next? You probably helped Cinderella create this whole mess, didn't you? Didn't you?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't even know about this mess until my daughter Melanie texted me about being in the car for 3 hours. And then I texted Cinderella, wondering what was going on. I mean, nothing else happened.
Ariel, How many times must we go through this? Anytime you text Cinderella, that gives her these ideas to make everyone look like a barbaric.
We are not barbaric.
Well, now we are dangerous. And I want no part in this mess. And I suggest you leave this chaos before you get hooked.
I'm not revealing my age right now. Either way, and I am not a child.
Don't you take that tone of voice with me, old lady. As long as you are with me, you'll obey my rules. Got it?
Belle, if you just listened.
Not another word! And I never ever want you to talk back to me again. Is that clear?
It's not what it looks like.
Next time on Disney Princess Housewives Edition.
I admit it. I was behind everything.
Me too. Oh, Belle, sorry for yelling.
Save it.
Ariel, calm down.
Oh my gosh!
Hello, my name is Brandon Kelly, owner and founder of BKWeb Productions. If you'd like to give a donation, go to www.patreon.com/BKWeb Productions, and your donation will help 3 YouTube channels such as BKWeb Productions, BK Unplugged, and BK Travels. Your donation will help us greatly expand video content. Thank you so much, and looking forward to future projects on BKWeb Productions.